Okay, now welcome back. We're now looking at rounding to the nearest whole number and also to the nearest pound. So first of all, let's have a look at rounding to the nearest pound. Now, if you have £3.43 and you want to round to the nearest pound is the whole number of pounds, which is £3. So you look over here at the next number to the £3, which is 40, of the 40 pence, 3.43. Because this is less than 5, we leave the £3 alone. So £3.43 rounded up to the nearest whole pound is £3. Similarly, if you look at now £5.54, so this is the whole pound here. So let's look at how much we have next to it, which is 50p here. Because this is 5 or more, we're going to add 1 to the 5. The 5 becomes a 6. So £5.54 to the nearest pound is closer to £6 than it is to £5. So that's the first two answers done for the pounds. Let's have a look at one or two more, then we move on to. So for example, here we have this next question, the £9.19. So here's your whole number, which is the units column. So we're looking at that, and then we look at the number next to it, which is your decider. Because this is less than 5, you leave the 9 alone, you don't add anything. So the final answer is just £9. Okay, now if you by any chance write down 0.00, then your answers are all wrong. If you write down 0.00, some of my students who I've taught in the past and some of them which are current students, they like to write the answers 9.00. That answer is completely wrong. Because when you round off the number to the nearest whole number, it shouldn't have decimal points in it. Because by nature, a whole number has no decimal point and no zeros. You kind of so 9.00 is a common answer. I'm going to delete that now and put back our original £9. Some students think they're really smart and they think they can write down 0.00s everywhere. So, oops.
I got all of them.
So £7.67 is £8. Okay, now let's have a look on the next column here. Okay, the next column we're going to be rounding to the nearest whole number. That's done in a similar fashion to the nearest pound. So 8.2, this is your whole number here. This is your decider. It's less than 5, so you leave the 8 alone. 40.3, this is your whole number here. Your units. You look at the next number, and that's less than 5, so you leave the 40 alone to the nearest whole number. 4.95, this is your whole number, the units column. You look at the next column. Because it's 5 or more, you add 1. So 4.95 is nearly 5. You do not write down 5.0, just 5. Because we are writing whole numbers. Whole numbers do not have points in them. So that doesn't make any sense if it has points in them. So 11.5 becomes, so there's your whole number here, the units. You look at the next one. Because it is 5, you add 1 to the 1, that becomes. So 11.5 is nearly, or is to the nearest whole number is 12. Now, let's, I'm going to, so you get a chance to do this following question. I'm going to pause the video now. Everybody be quiet. So, we have £6.32. We look at the 3. That's less than 5, so that stays at £6. We look at the 6. That's more than 5, that becomes 8. That's done. Okay. Right, so £1.79 becomes £2 because this number is 5 or more. £2.25, this is less than 5, so £2 stays as £2. The 1 is less than 5, so the £4 stays as £4. No decimal points, please. Okay, no zeros. £6.51, this is 5 or more, so the 6 becomes £7. Now, similarly, if you look at the decimal numbers here, 16.7, you look at the first in the 10th column. So that will, because it's 5 or more, the 16 becomes a 7, 17th answer. To the nearest whole number, stop here. Look at the next number. This number is 5 or more, so 45 becomes 46. 45 becomes 46. 3.6. 3.6. We look at the 6, because this is the whole number here part. Because it's 5 or more, you add 1 to the 3, that becomes 4. 2.71. Here's your whole number. That's the decimal part. Look at the next number to it to help you decide. Because it's 5 or more, you add 1. That becomes 3. This is the whole number. That's the number next to the decider. So you add 1 to the whole number. That becomes 2. Because this is 5 or more. So this is your whole number. This is your decider. Saying it's more than 5. So that becomes 5. that becomes 5. Okay, thank you very much for joining us on this nearest £1 and nearest whole pound video.